Hi, this is Kathy with In Your Corner, where decision, commitment, and accountability will put you on the path to your destiny. Do you find yourself unable to achieve tasks that you set out for yourself? Even when you're setting tasks prior, you're still unable to achieve your daily tasks. Maybe you feel overwhelmed by all the clutter and chaos, and this prevents you from focusing and getting organized. Or do you find yourself having multiple and competing priorities, and you often feel like you're coming up short, or you're just completely overwhelmed? If you've answered yes to any of these questions, let me share a story with you about a woman who was married at 20, who had 2 kids by 23, and divorced by 33 years of age, and was trying to figure out her future. She then got in her car and drove 1,700 miles to California with her kids and whatever she could fit into her car, stayed with her family for 9 months, worked menial jobs, getting paid less than what she was worth, and had no viable skills to offer an employer. She knew within that this was not the example that she wanted to set for her kids. If you can resonate with that story, good. It was my intention to do just that. You see, I was that woman, and my desire to provide the best life that I could for my children inspired me to set goals, develop a plan, and model the behavior that I wanted them to live by. And I can say it was not an easy task, nor was it a fast task, nor could it be completed overnight, but I successfully have well-rounded, self-sufficient adult children and even a grandchild that I am extremely, extremely proud of. It was a journey, but it started with me setting the goal, developing the plan, and modeling the behavior. I wanted more than anything else for them to know and understand the importance of not giving up under any circumstances. There is nothing you cannot overcome if you just believe that you can do it. I did not realize it at the time, but I was setting smart goals. Goals that were specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timely. Before I could even begin implementing any of these goals, I had to first learn how to manage my time effectively. This began by me decluttering and de-stressing and purging myself of things and people that were not contributing to me achieving my goals. I began this process by reading many books on time management and applying many of those techniques that I had learned. And I want to share these techniques with you, which is why I've asked you to join me on the call today. I'm happy to share that a lot of people have reached out to me on numerous occasions and have asked me, hey, Kathy, how is it that you're able to manage multiple and competing priorities? How are you able to complete so many tasks in such a short window? How is it that it seems that you're everywhere doing everything and everything is executing flawlessly? And beyond that, how is it that you're able to work a full-time job, teach part-time at the university, and enjoy all the ways you serve in your career as well as in your business? Who has time for that? Well, I'm so excited to share with you my upcoming workshop that is titled, Who Has Time for That? In the workshop, you'll learn how to manage your time, whether you're using paper or technology. You will adopt techniques to organize and prioritize tasks by importance And you will learn how to set and keep your priorities in order and maintain your deadlines. How do you do that? Well, it's really that simple. You have to decide that you want better for yourself, then commit to the process and the changes you want to make, at which time you will see your destiny unfold. I want to thank you all for allowing me to share my story, and I hope this call helps you see where you are and where you need to go. At this time, I'd like to open up the lines and answer your questions. If you're joining us via the web, simply type your question in the box and I'll address it. If you're joining via phone, select *2 to raise your hand. Okay, we have our first caller. Hey, Marla, thanks for joining. Thanks for sharing your question. Marla's question is, how do I determine what should be a priority and what is not? Marla, that's a great question. You have to be able to determine it day by day because our priorities change, and they change by day given whatever circumstances we're confronting on that day. We might plan to have done one thing on that given day, and something else has come up during the course of our day, and it has taken precedence. But that doesn't mean that we lose track of what the priority that we had allocated on that day. I hope that helps you, Marla. I see I have another question. This question is from Corey out of L.A. Corey asks, it's hard being excited about getting organized. How do I change that? That is another great question. Corey, let me tell you, it is hard to be excited about getting organized, but the reward that you benefit, that you reap from being organized is a lifetime change. You find that you have so much additional time to be able to do many other tasks. Right? It is about focusing on the outcome, not on the task of getting organized. I have another question. This question is from Ashley. Ashley asks, I still use a day planner to help me stay organized. Is that too old school? No, Ashley, it really is not. As a matter of fact, I use multiple forms, both paper and technology, to stay organized, and I have a planner as well, right? It serves as a backup to my technology in case my phone goes dead. At least I know what my next task is, and I manage to keep my priorities straight and stay on point. So no, a planner is not old school to stay organized at all. It is always great to have multiple forms to back up your original plan. I have one more question. This question is from Kevin. Kevin says he's so excited about my workshop and wants to know, can he bring a guest? Kevin, I would love to have you at my workshop, and you most certainly can bring a guest. Bring more than one if you like. I've certainly enjoyed my time with you. Are there any other questions, whether they're online or via phone? Well, I want to thank my callers for submitting their questions regarding time management. I want to thank, I've certainly enjoyed my time with everyone, and I look forward to seeing them at my upcoming Who Has Time for That workshop on Saturday, September 9th from 1 to 3. Lunch will be served, so bring your challenges, your planners, and your smartphones, because it's time to get organized. Before we end today's call, I have another treat for you. I'm offering an early bird special for those who sign up today. It's $157 to sign up and learn more. You can log in at www.inyourkorner.com. That's all for today. Thanks.